Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Teddy Ebersol Field on the banks of the Charles River in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity girls soccer contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Commonwealth School Mermaids. Normally for these games, I tell you who's the visitor and who's the home team. And technically, there's technically a home team, but really this is a field that's shared by both Newman and Commonwealth, the two schools, located very close to each other here in downtown Boston. And so they've got kind of a friendly local rivalry going. And so it's always a good time whenever these two schools face off in any sport. And this should be no different. Today also special for Newman because it is their senior day game. Those of you who follow some of my other broadcasts, we've done some other senior day games for Newman this week. We had girls volleyball's senior day game on Tuesday. We had the boys soccer senior day game yesterday. And now, finishing out the trifecta with the senior day for the girls soccer team, as the Cardinals honor their girls soccer seniors for the class of 2025, number 4, Gemma Worley, and number 10, Maya Samaha. Those are the two seniors being honored. This game starting a little later than was originally slated for. It was originally slated for a 3 p.m. start time, but then late last night it got moved to a 3:30 start time, so we're about 15 minutes out from starting this game. Newman's doing a bit of a pregame ceremony for their seniors over there. They're too far away for us to hear, but that is what it is. But like I said, they are honoring their two seniors, Gemma Worley and Maya Samaha. So, folks, thank you again for tuning in. And if you end up enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. If you have interest in following my broadcasts for other schools, I'll actually have another senior day game tomorrow for Brookline High School boys soccer, as the Brookline High, another frequent client of mine, is a freelance sports broadcaster. And then I'll have some more Newman broadcasts coming up as the playoffs are just around the corner. As I've just recently been booked for the Newman girls volleyball team's first round playoff match on Monday. So stay tuned for all that and more. Subscribing to the channel can help. And then, as always, I encourage audience participation in the live chat. We got our first note in the live chat already from Mr. FYF, a very simple Go Commonwealth. And I always say I encourage audience participation from all fans of all teams, as long as keep the vibes positive and show support for your favorite team and your favorite players. Especially on a day like today, a good day to show support for your favorite seniors. So if there's anything you'd like to say in support of either team, could be as simple as Go Newman or Go Commonwealth, as we've already seen. You want to give a shout out to a specific player. Maybe you're tuning in to watch a family member or a friend. Or maybe you want to give a shout out to your favorite senior. And again, on either team, that's a good time to do it. And so it looks like the pregame senior day ceremony is actually going to be a little closer to us. I don't know how well we're going to be able to hear. I'll switch over to my camera mic instead of my headset mic if someone picks up the megaphone and starts talking. Those of you who watched yesterday, you might know I tried to do that yesterday during the boys' soccer senior day ceremony and couldn't really hear anything. So, I might just stick with the headset depending on how things are going. But either way, a nice little moment. Some nice photo opportunities for the parents. And like I was saying, if there's any notes you'd like to leave in the live chat in support of these teams or these players, and especially the seniors today, I highly encourage you to do so. Also, on a slightly more practical note, in terms of use of the live chat, if you notice me either messing up the pronunciation of anyone's names, or if any players have jersey numbers that are different from what was listed on the rosters I was given, and you want to give me corrections, I highly encourage that. I know some people are like, "Oh, I don't want to be a bother. It's fine." But I honestly prefer to get corrected, because if I get corrected, then I know 100% certain that I'm getting it right from that point on, as opposed to just hoping that my first guess was the correct one and not knowing. So if you notice anything not correct, please speak up in the live chat and say something. Also, if you notice any technical difficulties with the stream, with the audio or the video, I encourage you to speak up and say something. The Wi-Fi connection out here is generally pretty good, so I think we should be pretty much good with that. Should have a fairly smooth stream. Maybe drop a couple of video frames here and there, but overall, I think it's going to be a pretty strong quality stream in terms of connectivity for the video. But, if anything goes haywire, if all of a sudden, it cuts out and stays cut out for a long time, then, I encourage you to speak up and say something. If there's anything wrong with the audio, it might sound okay to me in my own headset, but it might not be coming out right for you guys watching. So it might be something I don't notice, and it also might be something that's an easy enough fix that I can fix, as we're going on with the broadcast. So again, if you notice something, speak up and say something. And you can do so either in the live chat here on YouTube, or if you're not comfortable or not able to access the live chat system on YouTube, you can also send me an email. You can see my email in the bottom right corner of your screen. So yeah, we can't really hear from this distance, so I'm not going to switch over to my camera mic at this time. I'll just leave the camera over there visually, and the parents will have some nice photos they can share around from it. right, that's the end of the pregame senior day ceremony for Newman, and we'll soon be getting this game underway. With that in mind, let's take a look at the rosters for the two teams coming into today real quick before we get started. We'll start with the team that's technically the visitors, but like, come on, this is the home field for both schools. There's not really a home or visiting team here. But let's start with the team over here on our right, the Commonwealth School Mermaids. Going in order of jersey number for Commonwealth, first off we have number 1, Sophia Dinamarca Singleton. Next, we have number 7, Lillian Walsh. Number 8, Bridget Chen. Number 12, Katya Nigro. Number 13, Jalea Fifield. Number 15, Juliana Lee. Number 16, Addie Jha. Number 17, Happy Leong. Number 18, Asya Tahir. Number 20, Elsie Shoemaker. Number 21, Beatrice Sue. Number 22, Rowdy Youssef. Number 23, Maya McNeely. Number 26, Alyssa Beach. Number 28, Rimas Youssef. Number 35, Bonnie Wang. And the goalkeeper, Mirabelle Han. So that's the roster for Commonwealth. Like I said, if any Commonwealth fans notice me messing up the pronunciation of any names, I encourage you to correct me in the live chat or an email. And with that, let's now go over the team on the left here in their white jerseys, the Newman School Cardinals. As they take the field, we'll go through this really fast. Starting off for Newman, we have number 2, Sonia Cintron. Next, number 3, Lily Pinto-Rudge. Number 4, one of the 2 seniors, Gemma Worley. Number 5, Ella Babka. Number 6, Celia Clark. Number 7, Rose McMillan. Number 8, Delilah Wardwell. Number 9, Nola Randazzo. Number 10, the other senior for Newman, Maya Samaha. Number 11, Lindsay Fullerton. Number 12, Talia Miller. Number 15, Antonia Kutsawati. Number 16, Anne-Marie Erickson. Number 20, Naya Shalish. Number 22, Kate Salmeron. And the goalkeeper for Newman, Maura Kamig. The head coach of the Newman School girls soccer team is Molly Gerner. So that's the roster for Newman. The team's getting ready to take the field here in the first half. The Cardinals come into this one with a record of 5-4-1. 5 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. And Newman's been on a bit of a hot streak, going 3-0-1 over their last 4 games. That one draw, of course, being the 1-1 tie they battled to on the road against Brimmer in May. In the other game for this team that we had live streamed, that one was a thriller, and I expect this one should be a pretty thrilling matchup as well. Commonwealth will be playing from our right here in the first half. They are in red jerseys with white jersey numbers. Newman will be playing from our left. They are in white jerseys with black jersey numbers. Looks like Newman is going to have the opening possession, and one of the seniors, Gemma Worley, is going to get us started. Cardinals and Mermaids, here we go. Worley sends it back to number 5, Ella Babka. Now sends it up to number 15, Antonia Kutsawati. Kutsawati touches it out to the far side. Number 7, Rose McMillan, trying to chase it down. And it rolls out of bounds. It'll be Commonwealth ball. Commonwealth throws it in down the far side. Too far for any of the Mermaids to take it, but now a block creates a potential chance here. Good stop by number 12, Talia Miller, and then reinforcements come, and Babka ultimately kicks it out of bounds. Quick throw in from Commonwealth. Blocked down and kicked away by, I believe, Miller again. Throw in coming from Commonwealth's, I think that's number 5, which I didn't see listed. Now we got a long shot, and it's just over the bar. That shot coming, I think, from number 20, Elsie Shoemaker. So yeah, there's a number 5 out there for Commonwealth. I didn't see a number 5 on the roster I was given, so if any Commonwealth fans want to help fill in the blanks for me in the live chat, would be much appreciated. There's also a number 32 out there for the Mermaids that's unaccounted for on the roster I was given. Newman, in the meantime, setting up for the goal kick. Miller sends it up the middle. It's blocked down by 32. 32's pass is kicked back out from number 35, Bonnie Wang. 32 battling along the near side bit. Hard to see as we've got a bit of a crowd out here at the Ebersol field. It's going to cover up that near side left corner. Now another shot, and that one is in. Elsie Shoemaker puts Commonwealth on the board first early here in the first half. Just a nice shot from mid-range there by Elsie Shoemaker. And Commonwealth moved that ball from the near side closer to the center of the field pretty quickly. And then Shoemaker sent it to the right side, which made it difficult for the goalie, Maura Kamig, to catch up to it. And so the Mermaids take the early lead. Battling for the ball on the near side now. And it's lost in the traffic, kicked away by number 8, Bridget Chen. Kamig picks it up inside the box. Throws it up to Kutsawati, deflects back, and pass out to the far side looking for McMillan. Too far out of bounds off the pass from Naya Shalish. Throw in, deflected down. McMillan trying to move it along, but there's Shoemaker who kicks it out of bounds. It'll now be a Newman throw-in. Commonwealth in firm control of the possession game so far. As outside of the opening few seconds, we've not seen that ball cross over to the Commonwealth side of the field as Shoemaker blocks it again and kicks it upfield. Does not roll out of bounds, but Shalish manages to send it up the line. Kicked back forward, blocked again. Now Shoemaker, long kick, well wide of the net, out of bounds, goal kick. Got a bright sunny day out here at the Ebersol field. And that sun coming right from the left side. As Newman sets up for another goal kick. Miller's kick stopped by 32 again. Deflects right back to Miller, who now gives it some lift as it bounces high. And they're going to call Kutsawati for the hip check there. And it'll be a free kick for Commonwealth. Quick kick from number 21, Beatrice Sue, is going to fly right out the back end and be another goal kick. We got some more notes in live chat from some other Commonwealth fans. Lil Timothy saying, let's go Commonwealth, and Carissa Jean Michelle saying, good luck Commonwealth. This one bounces toward the middle, kicked away by Shoemaker. Too far, that's going to roll out of bounds again. Newman has got to find a way to transition this ball out of their own end and try and generate some offensive pressure of their own as they currently trail Commonwealth 1-0 off the early goal from Elsie Shoemaker. This kick flies a little higher, knocked away but recovered, and now Newman kicks it upfield. Sue clears it out to the far side, and that one blocked out of bounds by Newman. It'll be Commonwealth ball. Throw in, battle for it, pass gets through, Samaha, excuse me, they're still battling for it. Samaha sends one forward, big chance here, and they call offsides. They say Worley was just a step ahead of the ball and the defense very close. As Newman was starting to generate something there, Worley and Nola Randazzo were running up after that ball. Worley with a chance to try and get a shot off, but stopped by the offsides call. Goal kick, or not goal kick, free kick rather, by Commonwealth is just going to roll out of bounds. Throw in from Shalish. Deflected out of bounds again by Commonwealth. This throw in lost out of bounds by Newman. It'll now be Commonwealth ball. Oh, we got an early substitution for Commonwealth. Number 1, Sophia Dinamarca Singleton checks into the game. Off the throw, and it's taken now by Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbles around one, dribbles around another. Kutsawati off to the races. Kutsawati a shot, saved by Hahn. Mirabelle Hahn tracked that shot well for the save. Her punt is blocked down by Samaha. Samaha tries a long shot, punched away, rebound chance. Worley scores! The seniors work together to tie it up for the Cardinals. Gemma Worley off the assist from Maya Samaha. Good initial push from Kutsawati to set up that initial punt that Samaha blocked down. Great long shot, and Hahn couldn't get a full grip on it, just had to punch it away, and Gemma Worley, good hustle, crashing the net for the rebound. We got ourselves a game, folks, all tied up at 1 apiece. Commonwealth got the first goal from Elsie Shoemaker, and then Newman on senior day sees their 2 seniors connect for their first score. Now Kutsawati sending a leader up for Worley. Worley with a shot! Gemma Worley! Was that... Wait, was that in? Wait, I think... Yeah, that one was in. That's a goal. That went through a hole in the net. Or no, it didn't. Wait, what? Wait, what is happening? Okay. Yeah, that went through a hole in the net. So, Gemma Worley with her second goal of the game, this time assisted by Antonia Kutsawati. It went through a hole in the net, which is why it came out the back end, and which is why we're restarting at midfield. But just like that, Newman with a 2-1 lead. So the seniors already showing out early in this one as Worley taking off again, sends one forward, cut off by the defense, kicked away by Sue, out of bounds. Newman, after struggling to get the ball out of their own end in the opening minutes of the first half, now really putting on some offensive pressure. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Cardinals as they scrum for it along the far side, lost out of bounds. Commonwealth ball. Throw in. Kick towards the middle, and we've got a whistle. I think they called another foul on Kutsawati. Kutsawati's got good size and strength for getting physical and battling for the ball in the midfield, but got to be careful about the foul calls as this long kick up, almost a chance for number 22, Rowdy Youssef, but just barely boxed out by Talia Miller. Just slowed her down by about a half second to prevent her from getting a kick, but it does roll out the back end, and that will be a corner kick for Commonwealth. And that kick is going to roll in, and Commonwealth ties it up off the corner as Elsie Shoemaker sent that one right to the hands of Kaming, and it just bounced off her hands and rolled in. And it looks like Newman huddling up to discuss something now as we're tied up at 2 apiece. As we've had some real surprise scores here in this one. Some of these goals have just kind of snuck up on me, and I almost didn't know how to react. But now Newman with the ball. Kutsawati rolls one out to Samaha, gives it back to Kutsawati, but a little too far. Kutsawati manages to power it through Shoemaker. Kutsawati trying to break through. Kutsawati running, trying to battle with Sue, and Sue manages to cut her off and clear it out, but the pass deflects off her teammate out of bounds. Kutsawati and Sue, two of the biggest players out there on the field, and you can see the kind of physical battles they can have for the ball. We could see a lot more of those throughout the day. Samaha ran out of room, kicked away by 32. Goes up to Rowdy Youssef, poked away, but recovered. Kick across the field, disrupted by Samaha. Samaha kicks it forward, blocked down. Worley trying to break through, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Sue there, as Worley was starting to power through the Commonwealth defense. Gemma Worley with 2 goals already in the first half. Throw in. Kutsawati turns around, long kick. It's going to be wide of the net, and Han is going to pick it up off the bounce. Punts it, deflects back. Worley a long kick, and it's just too far of a distance. Going to be picked up easily by Han. Han punts this one. Stopped by Samaha. Samaha dribbling through. Pass up, misses. Worley kicked away and cleared. Gets up to Bridget Chen. Chen, the pass. Goes for a long kick upfield to try and lead one of her teammates, but Miller is going to get there first. Miller gets the ball upfield and a nice pass up from number 6, Celia Clark. It's up to Kutsawati, who kicks it way upfield. Deflects, and Miller comes all the way up to deflect that one. McMillan now sends it up to Worley. Worley sends it to a wide open Samaha, all alone on the near side. Samaha dribbles up, fires a long kick, and it's going to be well wide of the net. Samaha was open, but didn't have a great angle to kick that one from. And we got a substitution checking in for Commonwealth. That is number 17, Happy Leong. Oh, and this kick quickly blocked by Worley. Worley kicks, it's deflected, and it's picked up by Han. Randazzo was closing the gap towards that ball, but Han able to cover it up. Punts it away, deflects down, and rolls out of bounds. Commonwealth ball. Chen throws it in up the line. Deflected, and number 32 trying to push it forward. And cut off. Miller, another good job on defense. Kicked back by Shoemaker, but then knocked back by Shalish. Ball being knocked back and forth. And Shensen's pass out to 32. Cut off. Good combined defensive efforts of Babka, Shalish, and Miller. As Miller's attempted clear kick is blocked out of bounds. I think it's either going to be a throw-in or a goal kick for Newman as the Cardinals. 2-2 the score here in the first half between Newman and Commonwealth. As Babka sets up for the goal kick, sends right up to Clark, poked loose by 32, but Miller gets to the outside. Samaha barely keeps it in bounds and battles to keep the ball, gets it up to Kutsawati. Kutsawati sends it up the line, but a little too far. I think Randazzo wasn't quite ready to streak up that sideline there, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Sue. So still a throw-in deep in opposing territory for Newman as Clark throws this one in to Kutsawati, knocked back to Clark. Kutsawati tries to push it forward. Chen tries to clear it away. Deflects. Taken by Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling through traffic. Tries a long kick. Wait, is that one in or not? I can't tell. I don't know if that one was in or if it bounced off the top of the net or if it was inside the net, went through the hole again. I think they're setting up for a goal kick, so I think that one was high. Yeah, that one was high. That's an easy way to tell is where they set up the next kick from. If they were at midfield, we know that was a goal, but it wasn't. Goal kick from Sue, blocked by Randazzo. Kicks to the middle. Kutsawati dribbles around one. Kutsawati shot wide. Great rush by Antonia Kutsawati. She's generated some great chances for the Newman offense here in the first half and has one assist already on Gemma Worley's second goal. Still tied up at 2 apiece in what has been a high-scoring first half between these two local rivals. That goal kick rolls out of bounds. Shalish throws it in. Wardwell chasing after it, battles for the ball and gets it. Her pass knocked away, but now a pass intercepted. Kutsawati, another long shot. Kutsawati will not be denied this time. Antonia Kutsawati gives Newman back the lead with a long-distance shot. Good initial offensive pressure by Delilah Wardwell, knocked back by the defense, but then Kutsawati recovers, sends in a long shot that the goalie was unable to track. And now Newman with the 3-2 lead. And now Newman pressing the issue again. Samaha cut off, knocked out of bounds by number 5 for Commonwealth. Clark setting up to throw it in. This one goes a couple deflections. Kutsawati, a shot. And that one sent just over the bar. A nice save by Mirabelle Hahn. And that is going to set up a goal kick, not a goal kick, a corner kick. We're going to have Newman's first corner of the day, as they are hoping to add to their lead here. Current score is Newman 3, Commonwealth 2, as Worley, who's got 2 goals already today, sets up for the corner kick, goes low to Kutsawati and miskicked that one. It flies out of bounds. You could kind of see the idea there, go for the short pass and just a quick turnaround kick, but you got to be able to get it's a tough angle to make that kick when you're running towards the ball, to do that turnaround. Really hard to time a kick like that. Sue, the goal kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. In the opening minutes of this first half, it was Newman that was struggling to get the ball out of their own end. Now it's Commonwealth struggling to clear the ball as this throw-in deflects to Kutsawati. Kutsawati taking off and tries a kick that's going to go wide. Might have been a better situation to try for a crosser there, but Kutsawati was battling for position with Happy Leong on that play. So it'll now be a goal kick for Commonwealth. This kick flies high, stopped by Shalish, kicks it towards the middle, deflecting around, and now kicked up by Shoemaker, knocked back by Clark, pushed forward by Samaha, up to Randazzo, sends one forward, sent straight up in the air off the deflection, deflects the wrong way off the head of Randazzo, kicked up by Rowdy Youssef. Shalish tries to clear, but it's blocked by Fifield, now kicked away by Wardwell, kicked upfield by Worley, and we've got, what is this, a foul or a handball called on Newman? Some kind of call against Newman, and it's going to be a free kick for Commonwealth. Sue, the free kick, blocked by Babka. Shoemaker corrals it, passes forward, and they try and tap it further forward, but it's going to roll into the goal box and be picked up by Kamig. Kamig boots it up the middle, gets to Kutsawati. Kutsawati sends it upfield, leading for Wardwell down the far sideline. Wardwell trying to dribble through traffic, too much traffic. It's cleared away by the Commonwealth defense. Ball's lost out of bounds. They say last touched by Newman. Looks like a substitution coming in for Commonwealth. And now the throw-in to Shoemaker. Shoemaker's kick blocked by Babka, pushed forward. Worley tries to force through, but it's intercepted by Five. Five kicks it upfield, knocked back by Shalish, kicked back by Shoemaker. Race for the ball, and Kamig comes out, kicks it away out of bounds. We've seen both teams kind of struggle with clearing the ball out of their own end. Now that it's on the Newman side of the field, we'll see how the Cardinals do in fending off the Commonwealth attack. They only lead by one so far, and oh, Newman got a lucky deflection out of bounds. It'll be Newman ball. Throw-in goes to Wardwell, and she loses it out of bounds. Excuse me. Throw-in. Scrumming for the ball. Shalish. Dribbling up the far side, taken away. I think that's Lillian Walsh, who runs out of room down the baseline. It's out of bounds. Goal kick. They've got Babka set up to take the goal kick. Sends it out the far side, and Wardwell couldn't collect it. Out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Throw in. Scrumming for the ball, and Wardwell kicks it and gets the favorable deflection out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in. Kutsawati boots it high in the air, bouncing across midfield. Samaha collects it, starts dribbling. Samaha still dribbling with it. Finally blocked by the defense. The attempted clear intercepted by Kutsawati. Kutsawati moving with it now. Kicked away by number 5. Kicked back by Clark. Tracked down by Leong. Kicks it up in the air. Now Youssef tries to kick it up. And it's kicked back the other way by Lily Pinto-Rudge. Kicked back the other way by number 12, Katya Nigro. Chased down by Talia Miller deep in the Newman end. Kicks it out to the far side. Wardwell keeps it in bounds. Her kick blocked by Fifield. Now a bit of a scrum for the ball. It is kicked forward by Commonwealth, but intercepted cleared away by Babka, deflects back to Kutsawati, sends it out to Samaha on the near side. Samaha cuts back, pass through the legs to Kutsawati. Kutsawati sending one forward for Randazzo. Randazzo runs into the wall of number 16, Adi Jha. But the attempt to clear, recovered by Samaha, touches it through to Worley. Worley over to an open Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling in, shot, score! Beautiful ball movement, and Antonia Kutsawati has her second goal of the day. Gemma Worley adds an assist to her already impressive box score for today. Great move from Samaha to Worley to Kutsawati. Great move around the triangle there, and Kutsawati sent that shot high and past the keeper as Newman now takes a 4-2 lead. This one being chased down by Miller, and it's blocked by Walsh, but she runs out of room on the near sideline, out of bounds. Throw in. Samaha gets it to Babka, up to Kutsawati. Kutsawati sending a leader. I'm not seeing any raised head. Okay, there's the whistle for offsides. I was wondering if they were going to call that. Because, yeah, Worley and Randazzo got a good break on the ball, but a little bit too good of a break on the ball. You got to wait for the ball to get past you and past the defenders before you can race past the defense to chase down those leading passes. Sue with the free kick. Flies upfield. Miller cuts it off, knocks it out of bounds to keep it away from a racing Bridget Chen. Chen throws it in. Miller trying to clear it away. Kept on the attack by Wang. And they keep it in bounds. Can't really see in the corner, but it's kicked out. Gets to Shoemaker, deflects over to Chen. Chen dribbling into the corner as we lose sight of them again. Ball's lost out of bounds. And I think that's going to be a goal kick for Newman as a substitution comes in for the Cardinals. Number 11, Lindsay Fullerton, replaces Nola Randazzo. Babka boots this one to the near side, deflected down off Chen. Clark taps it up to Samaha. Samaha up to Kutsawati. Kutsawati running with it down the near sideline. Kutsawati, long kick across, and it's a bit out of reach for everybody as Mirabelle Hahn chases it down. Delilah Wardwell was coming down that far side to try and crash for that one, but just a bit out of her reach. This punt bounced along. Shalish sends it upfield. Now a pass forward. Blocked, but deflected down. Fullerton, a shot, and it's taken off the bounce by Hahn. Hahn punts this one. Bounces up to Walsh. Miller trying to block, and Miller does knock it loose. Kicked away by Clark. Taken by Shoemaker. Up to Chen. Chen blocked by Clark, and Miller clears it to the middle. Swooping in for it is Babka. Taps it forward to Worley. Sends it out the far side, and Wardwell is not going to be able to get there before it rolls out of bounds. Substitution, checking back in for Commonwealth. Looks like Sophia Dinamarca Singleton back into the game. Throw in. Kick through to the middle. And it's controlled by Babka. Sends it forward, blocked by Dinamarca Singleton, but recovered by Samaha. Kutsawati couldn't get full control of it there as it's cleared away by, I think, Leong, but recovered now by Wardwell. Pass up. Kicked the other way by Jha. A race for the ball, and Miller does a good job chasing it down and clears it up to Samaha. Disrupted, and it's taken by Shoemaker. Shoemaker kicks it way upfield, and it's going to be picked up by Kamig. 4-2, the Newman lead here in the first half as Kamig punts this one up to Kutsawati. Kutsawati kicks it forward. A race for the ball, and Sue's got a beat on it. Dribbling down the near side, running out of room as Samaha cuts her off. Samaha steals it away. Pass to Kutsawati. Kutsawati back out to Samaha. Samaha sends a crosser into the box, bouncing along, and it's snagged by Hahn just as Worley was trying to take a stab at it. The seniors almost connected again for another score, but Hahn able to grab it. This one chased down by Pinto Rudge. Pass intercepted, and now racing up with it on offense, but stopped by, I think, Miller. Cleared away, gets up to Wardwell. Wardwell, pass up, finds Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling towards the middle. Kicks it upfield, stopped by Dinamarca Singleton. Now Chen kicks it. Deflects upfield. Shalish with the ball. Shalish trying to fend off the pressure from 32, but runs out of room as Commonwealth takes it, sends it towards the middle. Walsh trying to get a shot off, blocked well by Babka. Babka forces it through, gets a kick up to Samaha. Samaha dribbling, pass blocked by Shoemaker, but Samaha recovers, sends one across midfield. Sue sends it out of bounds. Another Newman throw in the Commonwealth end. Clark throws it in to Samaha. Samaha tries to get a pass through, kicked away by Dinamarca Singleton, blocked down by Worley, now cleared out by, I think, Ja, recovered by Babka, sends one forward, and it bounces past everybody. And I think they're saying the goalie did touch it in an attempt to try and snag it there. And so it's going to be a corner kick for Newman. They are sending out Kutsawati to kick this corner kick. Kutsawati already with 2 goals and an assist today. Newman trying to add to what is already a multi-goal lead. Kutsawati's kick comes in high, bouncing along, couldn't quite be corralled. Fullerton chasing after it, tries a pass blocked by Chen. Chen kicks it out on the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Newman. And this is one of those situations where if you've got someone doing a throw-in that's got a strong enough arm, you might try and throw it straight into the goalie box to see if you can create some pressure there. Does bounce into the box. The attempted clear was blocked by Fullerton, and it's going to roll out of bounds, goal kick. Four to 2, the Newman lead. The Cardinals led by Gemma Worley and Antonia Kutsawati, who each have 2 goals and 1 assist. Maya Samaha also with 1 assist today for the Cardinals. So that one is lost out of bounds on the far side. Shalish throws it in. Worley kicks it up to Fullerton. Fullerton, pass for Samaha. Samaha trying to turn around. Attempted clear by Chen, intercepted by Kutsawati, dribbles through and sliced that one. A nice idea for another long shot. We know she's capable of making those long distance scores, but that time just kind of chipped it. Got a little too much under the ball. The goal kick from Sue rolls out of bounds. Newman ball. Clark throws it in. Blocked down by Chen. Chen tries to clear. Kicked back by Shalish. Bounces up to Worley. Worley goes out to Wardwell. Wardwell looking. Pass to Babka. Babka dribbling through. Sends one forward. Couple deflections. And Kutsawati trying to push it forward, but Sue clears the way, deflects right back. Kutsawati looking around, pass out Samaha. Samaha, crosser, Worley off the crossbar, and it's, oh, that's an own goal! It bounced off the defender, but I think, I don't know what the technical rules are stat keeping wise, but if it counts based on which offensive player touched it last, then that would be Gemma Worley's third goal of the day. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened here. More great ball movement from Kutsawati, Samaha, and Worley. Great crosser and just some bad post luck there at first, but then the defender has it go off her head and into the net. And so a 5-2 lead for Newman as Kutsawati takes this one away, sends it forward. Samaha racing after it. Samaha tries a kick and can't quite turn the ball enough as it comes in wide of the net. It'll be a goal kick. 5-2 now, the Newman advantage here in the first half. Sue setting up for the goal kick. As we're just waiting a bit, I think we had a substitution for Commonwealth. Sue's goal kick gets up to Chen. Chen kicks it up the near side to the Newman end. Miller clears it out, gets it up to Samaha, who keeps it in bounds. Pass to Babka. Up, misses Kutsawati, kicked away by Sue. Up to Chen. Chen kicks it further upfield. Kamig comes out to kick it away, but goes right to Shoemaker. Shoemaker. Pass upfield, finds 32. 32 stops, cuts back, tries to pass. Nobody there. Attempted clear by Miller is blocked, but Miller stays with the ball and does clear it upfield. And it's kept in bounds, almost kept in bounds. And it's going to be out, Commonwealth ball. Throw in, stopped by Miller, attempt to clear, blocked, deflects, point blank chance, and it rolls wide of the net. Commonwealth with some of the best offensive movement they've had in a good while, but unable to score there as they currently trail Newman by 3 here in the first half. Babka, the goal kick, blocked down by Chen. But Babka comes out to kick this one upfield, gets up to Fullerton, stolen away by Sue. Kutsawati blocks the clear kick and takes it away. Kutsawati leads one for Samaha. Samaha running up the near sideline, cut off by Sue. Sue tries to clear it up the line, intercepted Kutsawati. Kutsawati cuts towards the middle, pass up, just misses Samaha. And it's going to be scooped up by Hahn. Hahn punts this one down the far side, out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in for Wardwell, stolen away in a sea of red jerseys. Now the ball recovered by Babka, out to Wardwell, to the middle, Kutsawati. Kutsawati sends one forward, blocked by Dinamarca Singleton. Shoemaker manages to touch one along, and Clark kind of whiffed on that one there. Stays with the ball, rolls out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Or no, I think they called a foul on Clark for the push there, and it's going to be a free kick for the Mermaids. Sue kicks this one upfield. Youssef racing after it, disrupted, and oh, the attempted secondary kick went right to Kamig. And that is going to be halftime. Our score at the half, the Newman School Cardinals 5, the Commonwealth Mermaids 2. Elsie Shoemaker responsible for both of Commonwealth's goals, while for Newman, 2 goals and 1 assist each from Gemma Worley and Antonia Kutsawati, 1 assist from Maya Samaha, and 1 own goal by the Commonwealth defense, which, depending on stat-keeping rules, might be credited to Worley as she was the last one to touch it before the own goal was knocked in. But for now, that is halftime. I'm going to take a break and mute the mic, but I will be back for the second half of this ball game. Don't go away. Okay, back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the second half of today's high school varsity girls soccer contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Commonwealth School Mermaids. Newman with a comfortable 5-2 lead after the first half, as we had a very high scoring first half in this one. It was a bit back and forth to start. Commonwealth went up 1-0. Newman answered with 2 unanswered goals, went up 2-1. Commonwealth answered back with a goal to tie it up at 2-2, but since then, Newman has scored 3 unanswered goals and now holds the 5-2 advantage. Commonwealth to start us off here in the second half as the two teams switch sides. Commonwealth playing from the left, Newman from the right. Number 35, Bonnie Wang, to start us off. And here we go. Pass goes back to Elsie Shoemaker, who scored both of Commonwealth's goals in the first half. Now this ball stolen at the midfield by Antonia Kutsawati. Couple quick passes, crazy deflections. Kutsawati dribbling through. Kutsawati breaking away. Shot, weird deflection, and it's picked up by the keeper, Mirabelle Hahn. Hahn now punts this ball away. And it's blocked back by Naya Shalish, collected by Gemma Worley. Pass to the middle to Kutsawati. Her pass blocked by Shoemaker. Now it deflects over to Bridget Chen, who sends it forward for number 32. 32 streaking down the far sideline, cut off by Celia Clark, but she's trying to battle through. Help defense from Talia Miller there. And after another scrum, it's taken back. Pass forward. Lillian Walsh trying to power through. Newman trying to clear it out. They're just stabbing at the ball now. And it's well blocked off by Naya Shalish. And ultimately, it rolls out of bounds. It will be Commonwealth ball, but great defensive fortitude by Naya Shalish and the back line for Newman, as that almost turned into a wide open look for the Mermaids. Ella Babka with the ball, sends it out near side. Gets to Gemma Worley, who keeps it in bounds. Worley's kick deflects back. And now more deflections through the middle. It's a smaller field here at Ebersol, so it results in a lot more tight spaces to try and kick through. As Clark takes this one away, tries to send it up the far sideline. Cut off, lost out of bounds. Couple of players out on the field for the first time for Newman here in the second half. Number 16, Anne-Marie Erickson, and number 22, Kate Salmeron, out on the field for the Cardinals. Pass goes to the middle. Talia Miller, or no, Ella Babka came out, kicked that one upfield. Chased down by Samaha on the far side. Her kick deflects out of bounds off of a Commonwealth defender. It'll be a Newman throw-in. Clark throws it in. Samaha dribbling with it. Pressured, and 32 kicks it away. Kicked back by Lily Pinto-Rudge. Kutsawati had it for a second, but it's taken away by Shoemaker. Kicks it upfield. Rolls out of bounds, Newman ball. Clark throws it in again, blocked down, kicked away by 32. Babka trying to recover it, battling with 32 here along the far sideline. Kick is blocked. Babka recovers. 32 trying to push it through. Now coming in to help is Pinto-Rudge. And Pinto-Rudge gets it upfield, pushed up further, kicked back the other way, deflecting back and forth. It's left for, I believe, Samaha, who taps it up for Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling down the sideline, kicks upfield. I think it was blocked by the defense, out of bounds, and it's going to be a Newman throw-in deep in the Commonwealth end. Clark to throw it in again. Bounces along. Tap to the outside, now to the middle. Deflects back. Samaha tries to kick it again, but this time well wide of the net, out of bounds. And it'll be a Commonwealth goal kick. This kick flies up the far side, gets to 32, and Samaha takes it away, pushes it forward, and Salmeron tries to pass there, but it deflects right back to her, battling for the ball. It's taken away by 32. Pass blocked by Pinto Rudge, kicks it upfield, and kind of whiffed there, stolen away. A shot from Worley is saved by Hahn. Gemma Worley almost had another goal. She's got either 2 or 3 goals so far today, depending on how the own goal is scored. That one's going to roll out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Number 5 throws it in. Blocked down by Babka. Lillian Walsh and Bonnie Wang trying to push it forward. Off of several deflections. Walsh, pass to the middle. Stolen by Samaha. Pushed forward, Kutsawati, and trying to battle through Shoemaker does get the ball upfield. It's kicked away by Adi Jha, and it's going to go out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in. Goes to Worley, kicks it across the field to Samaha. Samaha off a weird bounce, trying to corral the ball. Pass towards the middle. And kicked away by the defense. Sue keeps it in bounds, sends it up the line. Clark whiffed on her initial kick, and now it's pushed through by 32. Kicked back by Pinto Rudge. Wang's kick goes off her teammate the wrong way. Kutsawati recovers, sends it up Wardwell. Wardwell sending it forward. Picked up by Hahn, but juggled. But I think they called offsides on Worley regardless. So a free kick from Sue. Blocked down by Samaha, recovered by Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling, tried to send a leading kick, but it's too far, and it's going to be picked up by Hahn. Oh, did they call offsides again, or did they call a goal kick? I think they called a goal kick. I think they say it went out the back line. Sue kicks it. Lost out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in, deflects, and Clark couldn't get a good kick on that one as it bounced out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Throw in, a bit of a collision there. They're going to say, I think, last touched by Clark, and it'll be another Commonwealth throw-in. Throw in, and the throw-in just bounces out of bounds. And so, yeah, Newman ball. Throw in, taken by Samaha. Pass forward, kicked away. And deflects up to 32. Knocked loose by Kutsawati. Attempted clear kick, stopped by 32 again. But couldn't power through Samaha and actually lost it out of bounds on the far side, Newman ball. Throw in. Wardwell taking it. Pass forward is recovered by Sue. Kicked away. Clark tried to kick it back, blocked by 32, goes out of bounds. After such a high-scoring first half, we've had no goals yet. We've got a new goalie in for Newman, and I think I heard the players saying that it's Talia Miller. Talia Miller, who played center back throughout the first half, now subbing in net in place of Maura Kamig. This ball kicked upfield by Wardwell, and it's picked up by Hahn. Hahn punts it, blocked by Eriksson. And now taken away by 5, but now intercepted by Kutsawati. Kutsawati lifts one forward, blocked. Worley tried to push it through Ja, but couldn't get enough of a kick on it, and it's picked up by Hahn. Hahn punts it, blocked, and now sent up in the air by Samaha, deflected forward by Wardwell. Salmeron racing in. Salmeron, it's in! Kate Salmeron! The first goal not scored by either Gemma Worley or Antonia Kutsawati, and it's scored by number 22, Kate Salmeron, off what I believe is an assist from Delilah Wardwell. Gonna have to check out that replay a little closer to see if it bounced off Wardwell or off the defender. If it bounced off the defender, then the assist would technically go, I think, to Maya Samaha, but I believe the assist is to Wardwell. So Salmeron from Wardwell, and I hope, even though I'm pointing my camera directly into the sun, that you guys were still able to see that goal okay. 6-2 now, the Newman lead, as that ball knocked out of bounds by Shalish. Throw in, deflects down, kicked up to Kutsawati. Kutsawati up to Wardwell. Wardwell sending it up the sideline, and Worley can't get there in time to keep it in bounds. Throw in coming from number 26, Alyssa Beach. Deflects down, Wardwell trying to push it forward, kicked away by Ja, but it's right to Kutsawati, who now boots it down the far side. That's going to be too far for Samaha to get that one. And it's going to roll out the back end goal kick. So for Newman, so far, 2 goals each from Gemma Worley and Antonia Kutsawati, 1 goal from Kate Salmeron, and 1 own goal by the Commonwealth defense. And then 1 assist each from Worley, Kutsawati, Maya Samaha, and Delilah Wardwell. This free kick off the foul call was intercepted, but now they're scrumming for the ball in the midfield, and Bridget Chen came away with it but ran out of room on the far side. It'll now be a Newman throw-in. This one bouncing along. Wardwell tries to send forward, blocked. And scrumming for it, Samaha gets it. Samaha dribbling through a hole here. Dribbling up, pass forward, deflects out the defense, gets up to Worley. Worley, a shot! Saved by Hahn, and keeps it away from a crashing Wardwell. That is going to be a corner kick for Newman, but what a save by Mirabelle Hahn. Thought for sure we were going to see Worley's 3rd goal, 4th goal. Again, with the own goal, it's a little hard to figure out the stats, but Worley now sends in the corner, comes in low, and Salmeron sends it wide, out of bounds, goal kick. Goal kick flies up, blocked down by Wardwell. Wardwell sends it forward, just misses Worley, and it's picked up by Hahn. This one punted, bounces along, Shalish corrals it. Pass intercepted by Lillian Walsh, but knocked loose by Erickson. Sent back to Babka, who kicks it upfield. Kicked back by Sue. Race for the ball. 32 comes up with it. Kicks it past Miller. Rolling down. Kicked away. Great save by Ella Babka. And honestly, smart move by Miller to attack that ball, because it forced 32 to try and just tap it past her, which, I mean, if this were a turf field, that would have just rolled in with no shot to stop it. But with the stronger friction of a grass field, that gave just enough time for Ella Babka to chase back and keep that one out. Wardwell's pass up the far side to Samaha. Samaha bringing it up the sideline. Kick goes through. Worley charging in. Worley's shot stopped. Hahn. It does roll across the line. Mirabelle Hahn almost stopped it, but it just rolls over the line. And if there were any questions about whether or not Worley had at least a hat trick today, they are answered now. Gemma Worley off the assist once again from Maya Samaha. Kick back and forth. Number 0 sends it to the middle to Youssef. Chased down by Babka. Babka battling, gets it to Shalish, but her kick blocked by 0. And now taken by Youssef, but lost control of it. Taken away by Kutsawati. Pass to Worley, whose kick is blocked. Beach tries to kick it, but it's blocked by Worley. Worley pushes it upfield. Ja chases it down. Another kick blocked by Worley, but this one rolls out of bounds. Commonwealth ball. So depending on how the own goal is scored, whether a goal is credited to Worley or not, then Gemma Worley has either 3 or 4 goals here in her senior day game. And Maya Samaha has either 2 or 3 assists. Kutsawati dribbling. Pass up. Finds Samaha. Samaha dribbling around. Samaha charging in herself. Tries a shot. And it's on the outside of the net. Bit of an optical illusion from this distance. That'll be a goal kick. 2 subs checking in for Newman now. Number 2, Sonia Cintron into the game. And number 9, Nola Randazzo returns to the field. Couple deflections. 32 corrals it. Loses the battle with Clark. Ball gets to Samaha. Samaha trying to fit through multiple defenders. 32 staying with her. And she does fit a pass through to Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling. Charging in. Shot goes off the crossbar. Cintron chasing after it. Takes it in the corner. Trying to force her way through. It's kicked away. Out of bounds. Newman ball. Antonia Kutsawati almost became the second Newman player with a hat trick today, as the throw-in is knocked out. It'll stay Newman ball. Throw in, and that's knocked out the back line by Commonwealth. This is going to be a corner kick for Newman. Kutsawati going out there to launch the corner kick. We're not going to be able to see her kick it, but we'll at least see the ball fly in. Flies in over everyone's head, and it's going to bounce out of bounds on the far sideline and be Commonwealth ball. 7-2, the Newman advantage here. 3 goals from Gemma Worley, 2 from Antonia Kutsawati, 1 from Kate Salmeron, and 1 own goal. And Swan deflecting through. Pass almost got through to Wardwell. Delilah Wardwell with one, or no, that was Randazzo. I mixed up 8 and 9, excuse me. This kick ultimately stopped by Shalish. Corralled by Shoemaker. Stolen away by Kutsawati. Kutsawati battling with Shoemaker. Sends a pass out to Samaha. Samaha on the far side. Trying to go baseline here. It's knocked out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick. Sue's kick, intercepted immediately by Samaha, kicks it back the other way, taken off the hop by Han. This one punted, and Shalish kind of sliced it the wrong way there, collected by Youssef, but disrupted by Cintron. But they're going to say that was not a clean play, and they're going to call the foul on Cintron. It'll be a free kick for Commonwealth. Cintron thought she got ball first. From my perspective, I thought that too, but I always say even if you disagree with a call, you got to respect that it's the official's job to make those calls, not yours. Sue's free kick bounces up towards the box, and Miller slides in and snags it. Miller throws that one out the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Commonwealth, Newman ball. Throw in gets to Wardwell, who taps it forward for Samaha. Samaha dribbling up, pass up for Worley. Worley walled off by Sue, but battles through. Worley's kick well wide of the net. Chased down by Han, but I think it was out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Sue's kick goes right to Samaha. Samaha long shot, and Han juggles it, but it went out of bounds first. Or did it? What is the call here? This is confusing. Well, there's some substitutions coming in either way. Number 7, Rose McMillan back in for Newman, replacing Delilah Wardwell. As well for Commonwealth, number 7, Lillian Walsh, and number 35, Bonnie Wang back into the game. We are going to have a goal kick. This one right to Kutsawati. Kutsawati dribbling. Bit hard to see with the sun glare here. Kutsawati tries a long shot. Saved by Han. Put back shot by Worley. Saved again by Han. Great saves by Mirabelle Han. She's been facing the gauntlet with the Newman offense today. She's had a number of good saves, but even then has still allowed 7 goals so far in this game. Throw in from Chen. Cut off by Pinto Rudge. Walsh trying to wrench it loose, and she does. Sends it forward. And Shalish knocks it away, but it's kicked back and misses the net wide. Newman setting up for another goal kick. And I think they're going to have Miller take this one. No, they're not. Brief confusion there, but it is going to be Babka taking this one. Sends it up the middle, bounces up to Samaha. Samaha battling through a defender. Kicks it upfield. Worley taps it forward. Off the bounce, it's tapped forward again. Worley battling with Sue. Running out of room near the baseline, and a physical battle. And they're going to call a foul on Worley there, and it's going to be a free kick for Commonwealth. Free kick from Sue. Taken by Kutsawati. Kutsawati racing up, knocked away, recovered, kicked up by Erickson, I think. Now off a deflection, it's going to roll out of bounds and be a Newman corner kick. Or no, it's a goal kick. For sure that kick was blocked, but I was mistaken. Sue, the goal kick. It goes right to Worley. Worley pressing up with it. Worley gets it to Samaha. Samaha shoots and scores! She had so many assists today, and now she's got a goal on Senior Day. And who else would get the assist but her fellow senior? We had multiple goals by Worley from Samaha. Now we've got Samaha from Worley. The seniors having fun on Senior Day today. Back in action, Samaha racing up with the ball again. Blocked now, and it's cleared away by Zero. Gets up to Chen, who sends it way upfield. Miller going to come out and boot it away. Off ahead, recovered by McMillan. Pass deflects back to McMillan. Now a scrum along the far sideline. McMillan gets it to Erickson, who tries to dribble through with it. McMillan tries to kick it now. Now she kicks it forward, and Worley battling through with it. Worley charging in, hard collision, and it's pushed wide of the net. 8-2, the Newman lead. At least 4 of those goals credited to the team's 2 seniors. At least 3 from Gemma Worley and 1 from Maya Samaha. This kick is ultimately taken away by Cintron, gets to Samaha. Samaha battling through the defense, staying with the ball. Now dribbling around, kick, rolls through, and Hahn covers it up. So Worley with at least 3 goals and 2 assists. As that one bounces out of bounds. Maya Samaha with 1 goal and at least 2 assists, possibly 3, as this throw-in intercepted by Kutsawati. Kutsawati sending it forward for Worley. Worley charging in. Worley cannot be stopped on Senior Day. Gemma Worley again off the assist, again from Kutsawati. That is, again, depending on how we count the own goal, that is 4 or 5 goals for Gemma Worley. So Worley has now matched her jersey number with the number of goals she has today. And Antonia Kutsawati collects her 2nd assist to go along with 2 goals. 9-2, the Newman lead here in the 2nd half. And now Commonwealth working it up the far side. Walsh cut off by Pinto Rudge. And it's finally knocked loose, but lost out of bounds. Commonwealth ball. Throw in. Knocked back and forth. Corralled by Chen, tries to get a pass through, gets through to Walsh. Walsh tries a shot well wide of the net, out of bounds. So here's what I've got for stat counts so far, and I think I'm going to start writing these down. I've got Gemma Worley with 4 goals and 2 assists. Maya Samaha with 1 goal and 3 assists. Antonia Kutsawati with 2 goals and 2 assists. Kate Salmeron with 1 goal. And Delilah Wardwell with 1 assist. And I think that's it so far. I think. And also 1 own goal by the Commonwealth defense. Throw in, goes to Samaha. And it's out of bounds. They say Commonwealth ball. Throw in, Kutsawati recovers. Sends one up to Fullerton. Fullerton, pass to Worley, give and go to Fullerton. Fullerton racing up, tries a long shot, and it's stopped by Hahn. This one knocked away. And that's going to bounce out of bounds. Throw in goes to Samaha. Her kick blocked by Shoemaker. Samaha manages to get a pass through now to Kutsawati. Sends it up. Fullerton lost her footing. And it's kicked away by Ja. Shalish racing in to disrupt that ball. But it's ultimately recovered by Fifield. Fifield blocked by Babka. And the loose ball. Shalish lets it roll out of bounds, but it's going to be Commonwealth ball. Subs checking in now for Commonwealth. Throw in here. Blocked down. And they're pushing up with it, running out of room, and it's going to be a goal kick. Okay, so here's what I've got for my stat counts. Gemma Worley, 4 goals, 2 assists. Antonia Kutsawati, 2 goals, 2 assists. Maya Samaha, 1 goal, 2 assists. Kate Salmeron, 1 goal, and Delilah Wardwell, 1 assist. And then 1 own goal by the Commonwealth defense. For now, I'm just not counting the own goal because, I mean, they don't need it for their stat count anyway. This is taken, pushed forward by Walsh. Pinto Rudge trying to cut her off. And it's out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Throw in goes to Walsh. Battling with Pinto Rudge again. Walsh sends a pass through, kicked away by Shalish. And now kicking it upfield is Samaha. Gets to Fullerton. Fullerton tries to send it forward. Does get forward to Worley. Worley now taking off with it down the far sideline, but running out of room is Sue trying to box her out. Tries to send a kick in, blocked by Beach. And it's recovered by Worley. Tries another kick in. Fullerton almost had a chance there, but it's lost out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick. Deflects over to 32, but now taken back by Kutsawati. Pass to the middle, Samaha. Samaha sends it forward. Defender whiffs on it. Worley shot outside the net. Goal kick. even with a 7-goal lead, Newman still putting on the offensive pressure here in the second half. Goal kick from Sue, flies out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in to Samaha. Samaha kicks it way wide across the field and is going to roll out of bounds, goal kick. And we got a substitution checking in for Commonwealth. I believe that's number 23, Maya McNeely. As this goal kick finds number 5. But after a scrum for the ball, it's recovered by Kutsawati. Long shot, and Kutsawati, the second player for Newman to get a hat trick today. And the Cardinals reach double figures on the scoreboard, as that is their 10th goal today. Unassisted this time as it came off a defensive takeaway. Antonia Kutsawati with her 3rd goal. 10-2, now the Newman lead. As this one's going to roll out of bounds. No scoreboard clock here, so the only way we're going to know how much time is left is once the officials give us the triple whistle for the end of the ball game. As Kutsawati sends this one forward, Worley chasing after it again. Worley sends one to the middle, knocked out of bounds by the defense. It'll be a corner kick. So Worley, who already has 4 goals and 2 assists, sets up for the corner kick now. Flies in. A chance, but the defense walled it off. Fighting for the ball. Sue tries to clear. It goes right to Kutsawati again. Another long kick. Bounces wide, this time out of bounds. This one kicked. Intercepted again, Kutsawati. Kutsawati, another long shot. Antonia Kutsawati launching them from downtown like she's Steph Curry. Her 4th goal of the day. So now Kutsawati, like Worley, has 4 goals and 2 assists. And in a smaller field like that, when you've got that kind of range, how can you even stop that? Shalish throws it in. Wardwell, kicked away by 5, recovered by Babka. And off the deflection there, it's taken by Wang. Kick upfield, blocked by Pinto Rudge. Physical battle for the ball, and Kutsawati kicks it upfield. McNeely chases after it. And Worley takes it away. Kicked back by Sue and bounces off Worley, out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Would you believe the score is 11-2 in favor of Newman here in the second half, as this throw-in goes to Samaha, knocked away by Shoemaker. 5 kicks it upfield. Babka kicks it back the other way. Knocked down by Sue, goes to Shoemaker, who kicks it downed by Shalish, but now kicked upfield by Wang. And that's going to roll out of bounds and be Newman ball. Throw in, tapped back, Babka kicks it upfield, kicked back by Beach, up to 5. 5's kick blocked, but goes to 32. 32 cut off by Babka, and Shalish, and Babka trying to clear it away. And it deflects towards the middle, taken by Kutsawati. Kutsawati bringing it up, pass out to Wardwell. Wardwell kicked away by Ja, recovered by Pinto Rudge. Pinto Rudge's kick intercepted, taken by Chen. Couple kicks back and forth. And now 5 kicks it upfield for Commonwealth. Chased down by Babka. Babka, couple kicks back and forth and out of bounds. Throw in to Wardwell, back to Shalish. Now back to Wardwell. Wardwell pass up, Beach disrupts it, kicks to the middle to Chen. Chen pass forward, cut off by Babka. Chen chase it down on the far side, collides with Erickson. Erickson kicks it away up to McMillan. McMillan's pass intercepted by Shoemaker. Now up to Walsh. Cut off by Pinto Rudge. Out of bounds, Commonwealth ball. Throw in, and Shoemaker gives it back out. Kick goes in and blocked by Pinto Rudge, knocks it out of bounds. And there is your ball game. What a day for the Cardinals, and what a day for the class of 2025. The final score, the Newman Cardinals 11, the Commonwealth Mermaids 2. 9 unanswered goals by Newman dating back to the first half. And how about the seniors today? Gemma Worley with 4 goals and 2 assists, and Maya Samaha with 1 goal and 2 assists. And then even some of the youngsters, Antonia Kutsawati with 4 goals and 2 assists of her own. Kate Salmeron with 1 goal and Delilah Wardwell with 1 assist. But that deadly trio of Worley, Kutsawati, and Samaha just put on an offensive clinic today, combining for 9 goals and 6 assists between the 3 of them. And that's not counting the own goal scored by the Commonwealth defense that, you know, depending on how any official stat keepers might judge it, might give Worley a 5th goal and Samaha a 3rd assist. But for now, I'm not counting it, and I mean, they don't really need me to count it with 11 goals scored. Newman improves to 6-4-1 on the season with their 3rd straight win as they finish the season with a 4-0-1 stretch over their last 5 games to close out the season strong. We'll take one last look at the replay of Newman's 11th and final goal, scored by Antonia Kutsawati, unassisted, her 4th. And that is going to do it. For Commonwealth, both goals were scored by Elsie Shoemaker early in the first half. It looked like it was going to be a back-and-forth game at first. Commonwealth scored first, went up 1-0. Newman answered with 2 goals, went up 2-1. Shoemaker scored a second time for the Mermaids, tied it up at 2 apiece. And then Newman just exploded from that point onward. 9 unanswered goals to end up with the 11-2 victory. Oh, and I didn't see in the live chat Jeff Babka saying the goal is awarded to the last offensive player who touches the ball. I assume referring to the own goal. So, you know what? I'm fine with that. You know, I might double check with the coach or something like that. But assuming that's correct, That leaves Gemma Worley with 5 goals and 2 assists, and Maya Samaha with 1 goal and 3 assists. Since if the initial shot that went off the crossbar had gone in, it would have been a goal for Worley, assisted by Samaha. So thank you for the correction there, Jeff. And I think we can wrap it up there. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We got playoffs around the corner here, and I'll have my first playoff game coverage on Monday as the Newman girls volleyball team will be hosting a first-round playoff game on Monday at the YMCA on Huntington Avenue. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribing to the channel can help. And thank you to all those who left notes in the live chat today. If you would like to say something after the live stream is concluded, you can post it in the comment section down below. You can also go down below to the description section of the video, where you can find some helpful links related to me, my personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams and schools, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team or school. Or if you want to skip past all that, you can email me directly with any questions or requests you may have. And don't forget to follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook, where I post highlights from previous live streams, and I'm going to have plenty of highlights from this one, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. But that is going to do it for today. Final score, Newman 11, Commonwealth 2, from Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
Great job. Thank you. Whole family was tuned in. Thank you, sir.